news and the last presenter today. Thank you for interrupting your schedule to be here today. And before I start my presentation, I would like to ask you, who loves the little kids? I do. So most of you here love the little kids, and I will tell you why I choose my topic. One day I was looking up my Facebook account. One of my friends posted on my page a short film, and it was about little child, almost 2 years to 3 years, and he was kicked and swept by his parents almost for 2 minutes. And the whole short film, it was really bad, and it's not fake, it was really. So I choose to talk about child abuse because I'm a father of 3 kids, and I really got mad that time. My name is Faisal Al-Ghazwani from Saudi Arabia, IB student. Child abuse. Here's some the main topics for today will be type of child abuse, signs and symptoms of each type, and the treatment and the preventing or the protect from child abuse. And here are some statistics from United States Department of Justice and Children's Rights. A report of child abuse is made every 10 seconds in the United States. So while I'm talking now, there is a report made. 3.6 million of cases of child abuse are reported every year in the United States. More than 5 children die every day as a result of child abuse. So what is child abuse? Any physical or emotional harm, sexual abuse, or act or failure to act which present an imminent risk of serious harm will consider as a child abuse. And to understand the child abuse more, we have to know what is the main causes of child abuse. And during my research, I came out with 5 main causes of child abuse. First one, alcoholism. Alcoholism, more than 1 million children are victims of child abuse each year, and alcohol is a major factor of 9 cases every 10 cases. The second, drug abuse. More than 8 million children live with parents who are drug abusers. Drug abuse exists in 40 to 80% of families in which children are victims of abuse. Domestic violence. Study reports that are approximately between 750,000 and 2.3 million child are domestic violence victims each year. And the victims, they know the one who abused them, and most of studies shows that they are family members. And the other research found that 50% of men who frequently assaulted their wives, they will abuse their children. The fourth is single parenthood, and to be fair, not all single parenthood are abusing their children, but studies shows that single parent families are more likely than others family to abuse their children because they earn less money than other families, and this will account as risk factor of child abuse. The 5th cause is poverty, and to be clear, also the research does not suggest poverty will cause child abuse, because millions of Americans lost their jobs and faced difficult circumstances without harming the one they love. However, the effects of poverty often influence to other risk factors like depression or drug abuse, alcoholism, and domestic violence. There are 4 common types of child abuse. The first one, and come in the top, is emotional abuse. And this type could happen at anyone's house because parents doesn't pay attention when they are doing this type. Ignoring child while he's talking, telling him strong words like, get lost, I don't want to see your face anymore, some of the other bad words. But when this emotional abuse becomes advanced, there are warning signs of this type. First one, withdrawn, fearful, anxious, shows extreme in behavior, unattached to the parent or caregiver, acts like an adult sometimes, or being an infantile most of the time. The second type is physical abuse, and this abuse can be recognized by anyone who knows the signs and symptoms of physical abuse. The most common warning signs of this type is frequent injuries and unexplained bruises and marks, always watchful and alert as something bad about to happen, battering injury to marks from belt or hands, shies away from touch or afraid to go home, wears inappropriate clothes to hide injuries. The third type is child neglect, or we call it maltreatment. This type has some warning signs like ill-fitting, filthy, or inappropriate clothing, bad hygiene most of the time, untreated illness or injuries, frequently unsupervised, frequently late or absent from the school. The last type and the most dangerous one is sexual abuse. And the warning signs of this type will be difficulty in walking or sitting. You can notice in the children. Seductive behavior or interested to sexual acts, avoidance of certain persons, do not want to change clothes in front of others, run away from home, and the most obvious signs is early pregnancy. So how to treat child abuse? The adults who been abused in childhood, they are recommended to seek for help and see special doctors at any age, because the studies shows they could abuse their child again. For the kids, parents and caregiver play a very important role to take care of their children, to help them to recover, by give them love and let them make some decisions and make them comfortable most of the time. There are also some special care from hospitals, health centers, professionals, doctors, and especially for sexual abuse. But the most important thing before treatment always is preventing. And how to prevent or protect our child? Governments can develop a strict rules or harsh sentence or punishment for those abusers. Parents watch after their kids and educate them about sexual abuse and other kinds of abuse. Me and you, how? We can report any suspected child abuse to the nearest police station. Behind every picture, there is a pain. So please don't close your eyes and turn your back to them. They will be our doctors, teachers, engineers, or police officers.
Please don't look the other way.
Thank you very much for paying attention all the time. Time for questions, please. Yes, Mr.
What is that picture?
That's my family.
I have a question. what age do you think is appropriate for?
I think for me, because I'm a father, I will educate my kids around 6 and 5 years old, and I don't have the school to educate them about this abuse or I will educate them in a proper way and be careful from some stuff. And if someone talks to you like this, and come and tell me, and I will make them trust me more and more. So before I leave, me and my friends would like to thank our IEB family who've been supportive and helpful all the time. They were a good example in class and close friends outside of the class, and also they were like our family. We never been homesick all the time. Thank you very much.